Alright, this is the very first time I'm recording anything, uh, so I'm just gonna be rambling a lot, talking about the game I made, uh, while showing you a little bit and seeing how far I'm gonna get because it's brutal. Here we go. Let's see, we got the warrior, we got the rogue, we got the battle mage and paladin. The rogue has a special skill to hide in shadows, which gives him a chance to backstab enemies on the ASCII map. As well as explode potions on the SSI combat map. The paladin is followed around by a cat actually, because I just got a cat. She's called Fumi, and she's in the game represented by an F. And she attacks during combat as well. And I'm not sure, but I think the paladin should also have a healing spell. We'll find out. You know what the heck? I'll start with the paladin. Why not? The warrior, by the way, can bash through walls, which can also be handy to find your way in the maze. Uh, Paladin it is. My current record is actually floor number 4, which sucks, but we're gonna give it our best and see how far we get. I'm sorry about the audio quality, by the way, because I'm using a PlayStation headset and it's not the best. It's not the best. Our first combat, we can pick our, let's see, our positioning. So just to be a little bit quicker, I'm using the number keys to select the units, by the way, but I'm putting them up a bit in front. I'm leaving the rogue behind a bit because it can actually move 2 spots instead of 1. It has 2 action points. Space basically starts everything. Num keypads is the best to use, but you can also use WASD or a controller or the arrow keys. I've tried to incorporate as much as possible, but I must say diagonals on the controller are not perfect, so I have to fix that in the next update. So basically you just run into enemies until you or they die. And you keep an eye on your health bar. So it starts out, it's not all that tactical, it's more of a risk reward. Do I take this battle or look, we leveled up, but we can't actually level the stats yet because you need to find a campfire, and we'll get to that in a bit. First, level up some more. Campfires also allow you to cook, by the way, but we'll get into that as well as we get some ingredients we can use. We've also got spells, but so far we've only got Holy Light on the Paladin. Soon we'll get Lightning Bolt for the Battle Mage, which will actually allow us to... Hold on, let me get that Pomodoro. Will keep me up at night. Picked up a mushroom, which is an ingredient for cooking. So as you see, I'm actually... Yeah, fucking funny. I'm actually just using the ASCII map to navigate because it's just so much quicker. But you can also rotate and just play first person on the right side, which I'll do just for a bit to show you. But yeah, as soon as you hit combat, you're back to good old tactical view. Yeah, so feel free to give me any feedback you like. I might incorporate it. I hope I will. And be sure to mention any bugs because I'm sure there's still some in there. I thought for a second that was a book, but it was a bat actually. Starts out with half health, which is odd, but I'll take it. I've seen that before. That's a worm actually scurrying away, and our cat is actually... Well, let me see what the cat does. It actually kills on the ASCII map as well, but it's taking forever to hold it. See if it dropped the chest. We'll continue here. Big N, small n. Let's see. Alright, another level up. I gotta heal some people. Let's see. Items. Bubbly potion might do it. We don't know what it does yet. Um, Battle Mage can, yeah, see, it heals. Most of the potions actually seem to heal, and that's not how it's supposed to be. Scrolls don't. Well, we'll leave those for on the ASCII map at some point when we want to experiment, or if we're in dire situations, which I'm sure we'll encounter. Also, feel free to check out the soundtrack. I made it myself. It's on universaldrainpipe.bandcamp.com, among some other drone, noise, ambient, and black metal, I guess. Check it out. Most of it is free, so that's always good. I'm gonna have to check if I have a... yeah, I have a potion of healing now. I hope I'm gonna do better now. I'm actually accompanied by some... hopefully some people watching. Also, I gotta fix the cat standing on the... no, that fixes it. Also, let me heal my battle mage. No. No luck. So, there's a chest and there's an ape, and apes are pretty brutal, so I hope I get the chest first. Yeah. Apparently we just killed it. Sweet. Man, it's really exciting to actually show somebody, assuming somebody watches this. Who fucking knows? And there's around to some friends, and apparently they're getting a prompt from itch.io saying the game is a virus. It's not, I hope, but I've mailed itch about this to see if they can do anything about it. Let's see if we have a, yeah, plenty potions of healing around. With more, we've got the Divine Smite here. We gotta try that. Not with this guy. Okay, let's get near. They keep moving away. I don't think it happened this time around. This bat actually had full health, so that's good news. Boomy is all the way over the fucking the map. Somehow the jellies seem to stick around and. Note to self: I need to add friendly animals. I need to check if the rogue can shoot bow and arrow, and if there's water arrows in the game that can actually douse torches that are on the wall. Let me play first person some more, it's more immersive anyway. It's a little harder to navigate, and I'll be glancing at the map as we go along. As you can see, I'm using weight textures for the walls. I'm not sure, I think we saw the exit there actually, going to the next level. Oh, another level up. We really need to find a campfire at some point. Shame not to use those hard-earned experience points. Find some area I haven't explored yet though. Nope. Also seems our inventory is, let's pick up the cat. Ah, there's the, let's pick up the cat first. Yep. I need to also note stealth add the function to pet the cat. Add graphics to the cat that are very, you know, cute. Neko Azaraku. Give it some spells. Ooh, we're dying. Shit. 3 potion of healing. Can I? Only the paladin is still around, man. That's an ambush golem. I added an ambush on the stairs down, and they spawn hideous creatures with massive amounts of HP that apparently don't damage me, which is fucking weird. Spells. Your weapon glows with holy fire. Ooh, that doesn't do much. Let's see how far we can manage to. Right before the chest. Ooh, this looks big, you know? Yeah. Or two. Centaur. Okay, let's try a rogue this time. Press T and we're hidden. I'm gonna turn around and try to. Nah, backstab didn't work this time around. We'll keep trying though. We'll manage. There's also traps and arrow traps. This is another thing that I need to fix. Double prompt where I can't pick up the item. Got some bugs around, you know. All for the course. Right. Also, it seems that spells kind of appear even if you don't level up yet at a campfire. I'm not sure, that might be too lenient. So I intended this to be brutal as balls. Each time I see a bee, I think it's going to be a book, but it's actually a bat. Well, your inventory does fill up to like you know, get stuff up. I don't intend to add too much in the way of crafting except for cooking, because this fellow YouTuber, I'm not a YouTuber, but fuck it, fellow coder battle mode says, hang on, let me finish this battle first. Not that I need much concentration, but I lost my train of thought there for a sec. Yeah, forget it. I'm a bit of a stoner sometimes. My memory is great actually, but it's more of an associative thing when I see stuff or hear stuff. It's random access memory, dude. It's nice, but it can be a burden sometimes. Gets you off on a tangent, just like I'm doing right now. In the maze as well as actually the... Doesn't matter. I'm in no rush, try to keep this a little bit. Let me try out the auto explore doesn't seem to function. If you press 0 on the num keys, you should be able to use auto explore to basically explore until you drop or until you encounter an enemy. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm actually just striking the nymph. Well, that's because I'm a bloody rogue. That's cool, actually. We should explode some potions now. I haven't really experimented with that. Ooh, that's nice. I'm right in the middle of where I want to be. Is that under spells? No. Is it under... Yeah. Let's just... I don't know. I do have the skill, but how do I use the skill? No. Alas, I'm not sure how I use a skill in this game. Usually you see the menu up top, you use the number keys to access. Number keys, not the num keys, to be clear on that. A chest appears. Why am I not able to move? That's really strange. Huh, escape fixed it. Let's heal. We really need to get a heal in. Or heal in. Yeah. But throughout these videos I might be dropping some random different ordnance in my life. Oh, this is not a cat, in fact. In fact, this is an ankh. And an ankh, according to some of the books that are scattered around the map, are actually teeth of the gods. And they serve some sinister purpose, I'm not sure what. Connected to the green miasma you see all around, you know. Ah, that's jelly monsters. Why is there an ambush every single time? As long as it doesn't, like, you know, attack my main, I'm kind of okay with ambushes. Brightens up the gameplay a bit, but I'm actually kind of keen on showing you some of the more tactical sides of the. I mean, formation and such is not where we're at yet. Inventory full. We can solve that. Or healing. Yes. Not a bubbly potion, which probably does some more healing. Let's try it. No, still no luck with the backstab. Because that would kill the enemy like in one sesh. What I didn't say about the Ankhs yet is that they actually let you level up. They give you EXP, so that exploration actually becomes more of a thing. And that's actually one of my favorite aspects of this game, because this way you can choose your own adventure. Dude, looks like we lost a battle match, which is a shame. Let me try again with the spells doesn't work. Look at this. Shadow Step. Whatever. Rearranges everything. This game is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. But that's why it's in like a form of general early activeness. That was a trap. An arrow to the shoulder, in fact. Let's heal. Cobalt blue potion piques my interest. See, all the potions seem to heal the characters, which is pretty odd indeed. I'll leave it at this. I'm yearning for a campfire. I'm yearning to show you guys. I'm really looking forward to showing you some of the lore bits I wrote. I got a little bit morbid with it. I had a good time. I like how the other jelly just kind of scooted over. There's no save function as of yet, but I intend to add one, in fact, like Dark Souls, the campfire system, where you. I'm not sure if you want to. Yeah, I think you want to respawn the enemies as well. Don't we pull up again? Let's partake in some healing strats right now. Boy, I do hope my audio is gonna come across okay. And don't mind the rambling, but I'm used to myself, so don't mind if I do. Much obliged. Same with the Dutch accent. We died. I expected as much. I think we got time for about one more run. Let's go warrior. I think he's probably the toughest dude around. And let's attack this. Usually I'm just like full on mage kind of player, you know? Got a Dutch expression basically says, if you switch what you eat more. Well, not really. Well, kinda. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, campfires, please. And we killed that. Let's see if we can... Oh, fucking cool. Yeah. I mean, enjoying this a bit too much, to be honest. I'm having too much fun with this game. But it's so brutal because I can't reach anything more than 4-2 in this case even. 4 is my best and we're already losing characters. Let's see, can we... Yeah. Probably need... Out of the cubby hole. Some more healing. We got... What was that? So, as you can hear, the soundtrack is kind of creepy. This game is supposed to have a bit of a Lovecraft vibe. It's about madness, isolation, I guess, and basically treading in the footsteps of he who went before you named Millel, and that's my name spelled backwards. I'll give you a clue as to who he's based on. That's where now from the original wizardry from, I believe it's Spain. Boy, those games were so ahead of their time. It's inconceivable to me. They're still as fresh as back then, or it's incredible to me. Let's see what we got here. We got a scroll. I'm also looking forward to picking up and trying a bow, but we can also only use that with the rogue, and unless we only equip items that on the main character. I'm taking diagonals because then you're using up less food, but to be honest, I think that mechanic is not working. This is becoming a what is this? Ooh, we fell into a pit down to level 4. That's actually interesting. Let's see what we got here. We've got a spell actually, it's Berserk. Try that. Okay. Yes, this is the warrior. Spells, Berserk, Rage. Let's see what we can. I mean, it seems to work. Not sure if it does actual wonders to the. Yeah, it does. I'm happy with that. It's about shit. Hang on. About time we pop a potion off it, which is a term that I think dates back way D&D 1. I think it's a endearing term actually. Holy shit, that's a hell of a lot of. Let's partake in the berserkness, and I'm happy to see it does not actually. Ooh, doesn't seem to. Holy shit, they're getting whacked. Let's. He's not spelled out yet. Somebody explained to me what my oath means. It's like a curse. Fourth by mentions that. He's pissed off about early access or AAA, which makes total sense. These pre-apocalyptic days of hope and wonder. This is not going how I intended it to go. I think we're about to survived. That's pop one and pop one and skedaddle. Get the hell out of here. Find a campfire, come on. Hulu, I should say. Sure. We don't have much of a chance here, actually. And not much access to any form of tactics. Another mechanic I failed to mention is that the warrior actually has facing, which influences his defense value. If he's attacked from the back, he's gonna get damaged more. Let's pop a scroll because why not? We teleported. We're actually a level lower, I think. We're almost dying. Let's teleport again and see if we can... Yeah? We didn't go deeper though. Let's teleport again. Nope. We're exploring. That's good. Number 9. Identify. Roll of scare is actually something I would like. Monsters flee. Let's... Oh, it doesn't work. Let's try to flee. Nah, let's fight. Okay. Music is becoming a little bit more soothing. I was doing vocals in loops. Ooh, here we go. I can already tell. You're not gonna tell me we're not working with that. Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding? That's a campfire right there. Now we gotta explore. There's no route up there. We gotta find another one. Okay, one more with Battle Mage. That's the final. We start out with Lightning Bolt, which I'm also gonna try out on the ASCII map in a bit, because I actually added a visual for that. So I'm gonna wait until we find. Let's pick up the comma. Let's keep forgetting. Alright, here we go. Let's move you over there, and I also want to try in a bit to see if I can actually damage my own party members. Okay. Fires. Wouldn't mind another gold spares, and I'm aware I'm skipping some ingredients, but I want to keep some of my inventory space, let's say, unoccupied. I'm not too keen on those fucking apes, and I keep forgetting to... Let's go this way and see if it bounces actually. Do massive... Did do some decent damage right there, right? Well, if you're excited, come back for more next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna. We're actually already into the legit danger zone. I'm actually raw dogging it alone now. I ain't got that much a MP. Doesn't seem to bounce either. Go for one shot up about this. I can't survive there. This is okay. Let's. Ooh, we can fireball, but nah, we ain't got no. And let's. What did that do? Nothing. We died. Well,